Blood and Roses is doing pretty well right now. I know it's getting a lot of commercial airplay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the crossover?
Well, I feel good about the crossover, if you can term it a crossover, because it was never meant to be a crossover. Blood and Roses was not meant to be a single. It only became a single as a result of our label Enigma's relationship with Cannon Films. Cannon had done a movie called Dangerously Close, which was a sort of teen exploitation movie. Someone from Cannon heard a cassette, a pre-release cassette of our album, Especially for You, liked Blood and Roses, thought that it conveyed the mood of the movie, and they took the song and put it in the film. It was put on the soundtrack album. Cannon Films paid for us to do a video, and it just sort of happened that way. But never in our wildest dreams would we have chosen Blood and Roses to be a single for radio. It's not that kind of song. But for some reason it worked, or it's working. You know, we're happy about that.
And now on promos that I've heard from the new album and the songs that I've heard, they give it the title, you've developed it, you've crafted pop music and you've got massive hooks. What do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, it's nice to be complimented. That was a quote taken from the Boston Rock, which was put on a sticker by the record label, from someone who has always loved the band, has always been a tremendous supporter of ours. And, you know, it's heartening, and it feels really good to hear those things. It reaffirms what I've always tried to do, in that I've tried to write songs that do have massive hooks. If you want to, I would never call them massive hooks, but that's the goal, to try to write those types of songs.
Who does most of the songwriting?
I pretty much write all the stuff, but I do, when I write a song, I'll do a very skeletal demo, maybe myself playing acoustic guitar and just my voice, then I'll bring it to the guys in the band. That's when it really takes shape.
Sure. Do you find it more difficult to go ahead and write something that might not be a personal experience?
It depends. Depends on how strongly I feel about a particular situation. I've recently got letters from people who really like the record, telling me that I should branch out and get away from the love song thing and write about toxic waste and, I'm quoting, ghetto, crime. I don't know what to say.
If you listen to every letter you've gotten, you'd probably be going in 100 million directions.
No, I mean, I like the fact that people liked it enough to write about it, but I don't know. I mean, people have been asking us what the next record is going to sound like, and I don't have an answer. I don't want to plan it out.
Well, then I won't ask.
No, I mean, if that was your next question, you're out of luck, because I don't know if it would be appropriate to say, well, more of the same, or completely different, or a 2-record set. I really don't know. It's just going to take whatever shape it's going to take.
It has it working out really well for you right now.
Pretty
you're
much
on the charts. The new single, video. You're touring the world. And I understand you've even won an award.
Yeah, well...
oh, you don't have to be shy.
No, there's this thing called the New York Music Awards that's sponsored by WPLJ and the New York Post. It's basically a new thing. It was the first annual New York Music Awards, where they honor your old-timers, your more established artists, and also new people, unknown people that work and operate their careers out of New York City specifically. I believe there's going to be a Boston Music Awards and a Los Angeles Music Awards as well. But I was nominated as Best New Male Vocalist, and I won. So
great.
Whatever that means, it means. I mean, it's nice to be
losing.
recognized. Yeah. Well, it was nice just to be nominated. When I was sitting backstage, we were sharing a dressing room with Southside Johnny and Run DMC. Talk about a more unlikely group of people to be.
Yeah, it's kind of like Run DMC and Aerosmith cutting a single, right?
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, more unlikely group of people to be sitting together you couldn't find. And someone ran backstage and said, "Get on stage, get on stage." I said, "Why?" They said, "You won." And I said, "Won what? What are you talking about? What did I win?" And then it dawned on me that I won, but I had no idea. And I was backstage getting drunk, so I didn't hear them announce my name. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. This is cable.
Anyway, so...
Well, that's great. A win is a win. Victory, right?
I don't suppose it has much meaning outside of New York City, but sure, I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take the award.
I would take it. Well, great. Thanks for being with us, Pat.
Thank you.
And good luck on your tour. Have fun in Europe. I wish I was going with you.
Well, we're going to Japan, too.
Oh, really? In Australia. It's the world tour, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks a lot again.
Thanks, Tom.